Hi everybody. Hi everybody. It's your friend Daniel Hutchins. The one and the only Daniel Hutchins. So we are back again and we had promised you guys. I know you've been chomping on the bit. You guys want to know what my review and overall thought was for Penguin 2024. Well, you have came to the right place because right now is the perfect time to talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about Penguin 2024, the series Penguin 2024. Now, if you guys are already aware that I actually have posted the other show already, and that statement's already been posted already last month. So now this month I'm going to do the same, and I promised you guys I was going to do what I like and what I didn't like about the Penguin. Okay, so on with it now. Okay, some things that I liked about the Penguin was that it was kind of like a family. It's kind of like a family. It's like a family-based crime. It's like a family-based crime drama. It's actually pretty good. You know, like family crime drama stuff. Family crime drama stuff. It's like perfect crime drama for like the family. Perfect for like the family to watch and stuff. That's one thing that I liked about the Penguin of 2024. The one thing I like about Penguin 2024 was I love how it's based on the family. Based on family. The Falcons. Based on the family. The Falcons family. And how, you know, Oswald Cobblepot goes in, he trying to save them all. He tries protecting them all, you know, has kind of this romantic fling for the daughter and stuff. You know, family drama, family crime drama stuff. Yeah, it's good, man. Okay, now the thing that I didn't like. Now the thing that I didn't like about the series was the really beginning where the son had basically was defiant and wasn't listening to his family and decided to go off on his own thing anyway, which resulted in him having be the first death of the series. I mean, having the series start with a death and then having the series end with a death is actually the thing that I don't like about Penguin. The thing that I don't like about Penguin, the only thing I don't like about Penguin, is that it starts with a death and ends with a death. But the thing that I liked about Penguin is that it's a family-based crime drama. It's about centered around a family of billionaires, just like Oswald himself, and just like Wayne himself, who again, Bruce Wayne is mentioned, but I don't think Bruce Wayne actually appeared. I don't think. No, Bruce Wayne did not appear in the Penguin of 2024. As far as my facts say, as far as my fact sheet says, Bruce Wayne was mentioned in 2024's Penguin, but wasn't actually in 2024 Penguin. He was mentioned. Yes, Batman Bruce Wayne was mentioned, but he actually himself, no, he was not in Penguin 2024. No, Robert Pattinson was not, I repeat, was not in Penguin 2024. But on a plus side though, at least it's a family-based series, and you know, and again, like I said, if you watch it with your family, you know it's a family crime, and you know, you take one for the team, you take all for the team. You know, you take one for the team, you take all for the team. You know what I say? It's kind of like that. You take one for the team, and then the whole team takes it for you. It's kind of like that. So that's what I liked and what I don't like about the Penguin. Again, I also want to embed some other stuff into here as well. As far as other announcements that I want to say before I hang up this video is, well, given that it took me like less than 5 minutes to talk about what I like and what I didn't like about Penguin, I had some other announcements I gotta say. Well, okay, so right now we are actually technically in a Dan and Dallas the Puppy show, and you want to see him right now. Right there. Yeah, he's right there. So, okay. Yeah, this is a Dan and Dallas the Puppy show, and final thoughts and conclusions of what I like and what I didn't like about Penguin. Alright, so Oh yeah, so Colin Farrell, yes, the actor who portrays Penguin, is confirmed to be part of a Batman in 2025 and projects in Batman in 2026. So yes, Colin Farrell is going to reprise his role as Penguin again for the Batman projects in 2025 and 2026. Because director Matt Reeves himself has said and has clarified point blank to point blank that he's going to actually be posting and be creating some more content so that him and co-CEO James Gunn will be able to collaborate and figure out, okay, we want to have this shared Batman universe, but not have it part of the main DCU. It's just part of the Elseworlds. As I have mentioned it before back in 2022, this is part of the DC Elseworlds. Now, given that Todd Phillips, yes, Todd Phillips, I talked about him, he is the director who made the Joker. Given now that Todd Phillips' Joker is finally off the table, there will no longer be any more Joker. Given that Todd Phillips is no longer employed under DCU, no longer employed under James Gunn, given that Joker director himself is no longer attached to having any more projects in the Joker, since Joker Folie Deux has done so terribly. So yeah, as people say, the Joker movie that basically should never have been made, given that Todd Phillips, the director of his Joker movies, is no longer in employment or in plan of doing any more sequels or anything with Arthur Fleck in his version of the Joker, given that in the end, spoiler alert, he killed himself. So yeah, on a side note, yeah, there will be more Penguin. There will be more Robert Pattinson, the Batman. But as far as for Joker, yeah, Joker's dead. Todd Phillips is not returning. He's not returning. And it's pretty clear he's not returning after how horrible his second movie was. And given that, spoiler alert again, you know, Joker, Arthur Fleck, he killed himself. So again, given that it started so terribly and then ended so terribly, all just in the span of, I don't know, like 2 hours of life that you'll probably never get back, I would say that it's safe to assume that Joker was just not meant to be made as a movie. So, again, this is just my own personal criticism. You don't have to take it if you don't like it. But again, like I said, that is what the future is as far as what's going on with the other projects that are within or without the DCU. So, again, I do also want to add that now since Joker sequel is off the table and there will no longer be any projects developed underneath Todd Phillips or have Arthur Fleck as Joker because he killed himself in the end of the second one, we know that there's going to be Colin Farrell appointed as the Penguin, and we know that Zoe Kravitz is going to be returning as Catwoman. And recent rumor says that Zoe Kravitz has a huge role for her return in Batman's second part as well. So not only do we have Penguin set up, not only do we have the Falcone family set up, we also have everything else of the Batman series set up. So then that way, it's like, yeah, we have everything all kind of piecing together right in here. So, again, so we have Catwoman, we have the Falcones, we have Penguin, and we have Robert Pattinson, who we know as the new Batman. So, given that we have those four components, we have ourselves a Batman movie. Now, the only other pieces we're also adding, possibly to make additional to the Batman, is possible second villains, possible third villains, and possibly they've also said a rumor has it that they're probably going to be introducing a Clayface. Rumor has it that they're probably going to do Mr. Freeze, and rumor has it that they're going to be doing a separate spin-off for the Barry Keoghan Joker. Yes, the Barry Keoghan Joker. Now, James Gunn basically went onto his Threads account, which is kind of like Twitter, sort of like Instagram. He went on Threads the other day, and a fan said, won't Barry Keoghan Joker be getting included in the Batman Part 2? And then he just debunked the theory, saying that he can't tell him because that would be a spoiler. Which I understand, it makes a lot of sense, given that you can't give everything away, because you want to kind of leave people guessing. Because given after we know what happened in 2022, in the winter of 2022, what happened, we know at the end of the post-credit scene, we know where Joker was, sitting in his chair in his cell up at Arkham Asylum. It's like, oh yeah, we have this possible tease that we're going to be getting a Joker, a different Joker, done by the Barry Keoghan. But given how terrible we had with the last Joker, that we had on the separate Joker, the Arthur Fleck version of the Joker, played by Joaquin Phoenix, now totally off the table. Now it's kind of like, do we want to use Barry Keoghan in Joker? It's like, that's like the big spark of debate. It's like the big spark of debate. It's like the big spark of controversy. Everybody doesn't know whether or not they want to use Barry Keoghan as the next Joker, because they're afraid it will be the same result as what happened with the Arthur Fleck Joker, who we know, who died in the Polydo. So, again, we don't really know. So, again, given that James Gunn is only limited to tell his fans and his people only limited information and tidbits of information at any given moment in time, during post-development, in development, or out of development, it's kind of like, oh, we kind of have to be like scratching our head, scratching our chin, thinking, oh yeah, so Batman's going to have this, but then Batman's not going to have this. Or Batman's going to have this, but it's not going to have this. Or, oh yeah, they also said a rumor going around saying they're going to set up a live action of the Court of the Owls. But again, we don't know what Batman Part 2 is going to be about. We just know it's going to happen. They think it's probably going to be pretty big, because again, we're going to have Penguin come back. Of course, we're going to have Falcons come back. Of course, we're going to have Catwoman come back, and then a second villain or third villain, or have a primary villain and then have secondary villain. Just like, and then they also said this other rumor a couple months ago about how they're teasing to set up a new Robin. They're thinking about setting up Robin. But the problem with Robin is, it's like, oh yeah, we have the Titans on HBO Max, but given with the success and the actors that we had for the CW and their run of HBO and the Titans, it's like, are we going to be using that guy for Robin, or are we going to use someone totally new for Robin? It's like, we don't know. But again, this is absolutely everything I know about what we know about Batman. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.